Oh no! Jesus Creases indeed! I can't believe it!
He said I was dense, and if I clearly didn't care about his boundary of kissing animals, who's to say I wouldn't kiss everyone? Clussy.
Wait, don't type Clussy into just the...
We will inspect your home.
Warning. Episodes may contain discussion of potentially triggering subjects. Please see the description for more information.
Chat, how excited are you for our first hole about cheese and breakups?
My pussy.
Ew. Wait, shut up. I thought that was something the chat typed out. That was the name of the story?
Rim cheese? Oh no, that was a gift sub to an account named Rim Cheese.
I'm sure glad I'm not reading that with my eyeballs.
Yeah. Unfortunately, I am reading many cheese-based rim job accounts with my eyeballs.
So they've evolved from doing milk ones?
Yes. We haven't had a good milk train in a while.
Yeah, I deleted all my milk emotes. I'm like, no more rewards for you, chat. You've been bad.
That's so fair. Sometimes you gotta punish them. You gotta let them know that you could take it away at any time.
Just like a light whipping.
Yeah,
Probably
exactly.
Well, excuse me, princess.
I don't see, am I supposed to see a post?
No, I'm reacting to getting a gift sub to Booty Milk.
Oh, Booty Milk. Okay, lovely.
And then,
the sweeter cousin of chocolate milk.
Sweeter even. Damn. Followed immediately by a gift sub to Milk Cheese.
Nope. Don't like that.
That feels redundant.
Don't like anything cheese related.
Excuse me, princess.
Oh, think of the gift sub to Milk Cheese MILF. Great. Guys, can we behave? One topic is a family-friendly streamer, okay? We need to behave. We need to be good on our best behavior, right, OT?
It's your stream. I don't know. You've gotten kind
No,
of off,
you got it back.
before.
Okay, we're gonna take that from the top. We're gonna try again. We're gonna take it back.
Well,
I'm gonna do the read again.
princess.
All right, you ready?
I'm here. Yes. Yes.
Okay. We gotta be in our best behavior today, guys. OT is a family-friendly streamer, right, OT?
Who told you that?
God damn it.
Oh, sorry. This is the intro. Babes, dear God, stop reading things that hurt my ears. My poor virgin ears.
I apologize for your virgin ears in advance, and Leona, thank you so much.
Don't shame me for having virgin ears.
My pussy.
No, I was apologizing for your virgin ears. There's no shame. There's no
I'm gonna
shame.
start slut shaming your ears. How about that?
Oh yeah. Oh my. Are my ears so slutty, OT? How slutty
Yeah,
are my
put those
ears?
words in those holes.
I'm gonna do a post now. Would you like me to send you the post so you can read along?
No. You read.
Anyway, am I overreacting? My girlfriend left me over a cheese wheel.
Where were they putting the cheese wheel?
That's a great question. Editor's note. OP is from Canada. So any numbers you see in this post, they are based on Canadian currency. And we have an expert with us today.
I see. Okay.
I'm
So it's
bringing
expensive
on
cheese. I'm ready.
resident Canadian monetary financial expert. One topic. I, 27 male, and my girlfriend, 26 female, were saving for a house down payment.
Oh my God. Did he spend the whole money on cheese?
I
Past
work.
tense.
Yes, it is past
Sorry, I'm
tense.
helping chat for context. I don't know why you brought me here if I can't read, so let me at least add context.
I work and she is unemployed. I have saved 32,000. Editor's note, about 23,594 USD, and she has saved 4,000. Editor's note, close to 2,950 USD. So I feel like I bear the brunt of the financial decision.
So when you
making
said
here.
editor's note, you weren't saying to like future you who's editing this. You weren't
No.
saying to me.
No,
You were
this
actually
is
reading that from the story. It already has the
verbatim.
conversion rates in there.
It sure does.
Why am I even here?
The first editor's note at the very beginning before the post even starts is now completely irrelevant if you're going to edit every single time a dollar amount is stated with
Well, I
how
thought you were
much.
going to ask me.
I thought I was too. I didn't think they were gonna fucking put in every single time. Oh, by the way, this much USA. Oh, by the way, this much USA. Oh, hang on. Actually, this much. We go from I work, she is unemployed. I have saved 32,000. She saved 4,000. I feel like I bear the brunt of the financial decision making here. Next line. There's nothing else. I was doing the Oxford County Cheese Trail and found a vault release. They were selling a 140-pound wheel of 21-year-old cheddar.
Oh, did they think the market was going to rise after they bought it? Like it was going to be a good investment?
Oh my God, did they try to invest in gold cheese? It was aged using a traditional cloth-bound method that's practically extinct here in Canada, and with over 21 years, it was extremely concentrated. 21-year-old cheddar often sells for $120 a pound.
Did they get it on discount? They buy it out of somebody's trunk. Where do you even get that? Were they on a farm?
Where do you even get a 140-pound wheel of cheese? The farm was selling the entire wheel for $18,500.
The farm. Oh my God, I'm psychic.
If I cut it into 200-gram wedges and sell it at $60 each, I can make $38,000.
Yep, he's trying to play the market of cheese. Oh my God, I can smell this post.
He's a cheese scalper! I bought the cheese wheel and brought it home in my truck. It's not about the yogurt. It's not about the situation. It's not about the fucking cheese wheel. You made an almost $20,000 financial purchase without consulting your significant other when you are both going in on buying a house together. Yes, you have more money invested and saved up into this purchase than your spouse, but you're still doing this together.
Yeah.
Okay. When I rolled it into our apartment at first, she was excited. When I started to explain the financials and investment potential, she turned sour.
Jeez.
She didn't yell, but expressed she wasn't happy about how I spent, and then in all caps, my share of our house savings.
Yes. Why are they acting like that's an unexpected reaction? Of
Right.
course, that was your share.
You spent almost
the
20,000.
emphasis that the OP is saying, as if it's like, it's my money, I can do with it what I want, but you both agreed to include it in a singular investment. You abandoning that investment is abandoning the thing that you already agreed to spend the money on. So it wasn't just your money at that point, it was to be shared and pooled for a future investment.
Exactly.
This was a waste, you were being unfair, but they're saying it like it's unfair, but also, I'm just mad, I'm sorry, you go ahead.
I'm
This is
also
your stream.
mad. I think she's overreacting because she doesn't understand the Canadian housing market. Our savings is not enough for a down payment without a ridiculous mortgage, and we need to take
so it
these
didn't matter
opportunities.
anyways. Oh, I see. It didn't matter anyways. If she's just a silly woman, she doesn't understand money things. I see. That's not the point. It wasn't about media literacy. It was about you being dishonest with a commitment that you'd already made.
Relevant comments. Has OP been able to slice and taste the cheese yet? OP, I haven't figured out how to open it yet.
The wheel of cheese?
The wheel of cheese.
They need a cheese wire. Do they literally not have a cheese wire?
It's covered in thick wax. It looks like a cannonball. I have tried using a hair dryer and a knife, but I can't get
They're
into
spoiling
it.
the cheese. They're spoiling it right now. If they're heating it, it's going to go bad. Oh my God.
Commenter number 1, Bud. You have no plan. You have no buyers. You are bad at math. You aren't in the restaurant industry. You're not connected to unload it while it's still good. It's perishable as soon as you break into it. You've also said in another comment that you're trying to melt the wax, which will absolutely ruin it. You're fumbling around in the dark. You made a bad call, like a seriously bad one.
Yep.
OP. Oh no. Oh no, he's a dumbass. Oh no.
What happened?
OP responds, the cheese is no longer perishable.
Because it perished?
After 21 years, all the moisture that would cause it to go bad has been replaced by calcium lactate crystals.
What does he think is outside the cheese? There's moisture outside the cheese, my friend. You're breathing moisture.
Jesus Christus, indeed. I can't believe it. The amount of cheddar he spent on this wheel.
Oh, I get it.
And he's gonna ruin it.
Already ruined it. 1,000% already ruined it.
There's no way this turns out Gouda. Oh, okay. Editor's note, the calculations mentioned might or might not be correct. Okay, commenter 2. Editor's note, the calculations mentioned might or might not be correct. Take them out then. It's so unnecessary.
Why would they not be correct? Did he not spend that much money on a wheel of cheese then? How much of this has been a lie?
How much is a lie? You say this cheese, quote, often sells for $120 a pound, yet you actually paid $132 a pound for it. In that case, it sounds like you overpaid and could struggle to turn a profit. Next, you say, if I cut it into 200-gram wedges and sell it at $60 each, I can make $38,000. 200 grams is 7 ounces. You could get a maximum of 320 7-ounce slices out of a 140-pound wheel, assuming zero waste. At $60 each, it would get you 19,200, not 38,000.
What were you thinking, my friend?
I'm very, very, very glad that someone broke this down, because I wanted to do it and I was like, no, I don't want to spend the time on that.
I don't do math live.
I should have. Your math is totally off for one thing, and I suspect you're going to struggle to find hundreds of customers willing to pay $60 for 7 ounces of cheese. So most
Not
likely,
just for that. It's not just product. He has no storefront. There's no brick and mortar business he's selling from. He's literally going to be the example that I thought of earlier, which is dude selling cheese from the trunk.
Yeah. So most likely you will lose money from this venture. That said, your money is yours to do with what you want. But if you have a partner you are planning a future with, it's a bad idea to make big decisions like this without running it by them first. It breeds distrust, resentment, instability, etc. You're supposed to discuss things and make decisions together. That's how partnerships work. In this case, maybe your partner could have checked your math and explained how far off numbers you were and saved you from a costly mistake.
Even if they did explain the math, I don't think he was going to listen anyways. I don't think there
probably
was enough respect there.
Absolutely not. OP responds to this comment. You are dividing the 140 pounds by 7 ounces. You are forgetting that there are 16 ounces in a pound. So if you divide the 140 by 7, the 7 goes into 14 twice. 140 pounds equals 63,500 grams. You're talking about selling 200-gram wedges that would require you to prepare, package, and sell 317 units without any kind of market presence. Incidentally, your math is way off. Selling 317 wedges at $60 each comes to $19,050, which nets you a whopping $650 for what will surely be weeks of work on the completely off chance you manage to sell everything. Enjoy being the human equivalent of a craft single. Commenter number 4, you are insane if you think anyone is paying over $100 for a pound of freaking cheese. OP says, you can't compare this heritage cheese to a grocery store commodity. The scarcity dictates the price.
I like how aggressively unintelligent this person is, but we still don't have an answer for how expensive the house was going to be.
Nope. Or like what range they were even looking at, or what kind of house they were looking at. From 6 days later, photos and comments, as I can't add it to the post, I have taken some of your feedback into consideration from my last post.
There's no way this is real. Come on.
I have taken some of your feedback into consideration. The feedback was, you're fucking wrong in every possible way. You're fucking wrong. For those curious, my girlfriend is no longer in the picture. She cracked due to low risk tolerance. So I've decided to go all in on the business.
All in on the cheese.
She cracked due to low risk tolerance. No, I think she's just not a dumbass like you.
I think he posted it to the wrong subreddit. This sounds much like one of those, not Crypto Bros, one of the finance market subreddits.
You know, this does
stuff.
have the same energy as a Crypto Bro, except he's just really into cheese.
I like that we all have the same brain here.
We do. Get into cheese coin. I initially tried to return the wheel to the distributor
No, he knew it was a bad investment. Oh my God.
to recoup some capital, thinking they'd have some pity. They were actually considering it until they came to look at it. Until they came
carving out attempts that you've
to
done.
look at it in my truck. It's truck cheese. It's truck cheese.
It's truck cheese.
It's truck
Oh my God, he's
cheese.
literally the trunk cheese. Incredible.
Apparently, the minor heat damage I caused to the paraffin wax while trying to open last week compromised the wheel, which was already non-refundable in the first place. Since now I'm stuck with a 140-pound, 30,000 plus asset, I had to pivot to asset protection to keep what I still have. He's still looking at this cheese wheel like it's venture capital. Bro, just eat your losses.
He's just sitting on that cheese coin.
He said on that cheese coin.
He's thinking it'll age up. But yeah, this like attempting to microfraction the larger coin into a smaller coin and then divvy it up on the market, assuming zero loss, and also like that there would be a market for this is so crypto, bro.
It's so crypto,
I can't.
bro.
I'm not happy, Beeps. Are we going on the next story?
Oh, there's still more story. There's still like
There's more. The wheel of cheese continues.
we're like halfway through, by the way.
Stop. This is torturous. There's no way.
I went out and bought a true TBB 2HC 59-inch solid door back bar cooler, a professional digital temperature humidity controller, an industrial humidifier, a vacuum sealer, and ripening mats. This has got to be rage bait. Total cost was about $8,500 after taxes.
They're
Expensive,
just
yes,
permanently all in on the cheese.
but I wasn't going to let a $30,000+ investment depreciate value. The delivery was difficult. My apartment door is narrow, so I had to take the door entirely off the hinges and shimmy the cooler into the living room. I had maybe a millimeter of clearance between the frame and the unit. I was exhausted and excited, so I started researching installation on my phone before putting my front door back on. That's when my landlord walked in. Apparently, he believes my door being off the hinges somehow removes my reasonable right to privacy. We already have a strained relationship because of my own use of the unit. He still holds a grudge because I was doing some light metal fabrication with a consumer plasma cutter in my kitchen a few months ago. He saw the cooler, the vacuum sealer, and the wheel of heritage cheese and started crying about commercial operations and fire hazards. I told him very clearly the cheese is for personal consumption. Liar!
Personal cheese.
I spent
150 pounds of
$40,000
personal
on this
cheese.
wheel of cheese to eat all of it. There's nothing in my lease that limits how much dairy a tenant can own. The next morning, I found an eviction notice in my mailbox.
As expected, yeah.
It's riddled with spelling errors as if written in a haste. I'm already preparing my defense for the landlord-tenant board. Am I overreacting? I'm being evicted over dietary preferences as far as the landlord is concerned, and I feel like this is an unlawful action. Also, please bear in mind that I have sold 0 cheese, so I feel like this is premature action. Thank you. Yeah, this man is milking this story for all it's worth, for sure.
I think so, yeah.
He's trying to churn us over for points, for real.
Oh my God, it never ends, Beeps.
Why is there duct tape on the cheese wheel? I damaged the paraffin wax trying to open it, so I put tape over it to keep it sealed.
No. Well, I mean, it's not the worst thought process ever. I can almost understand where they're coming from. With
I
that.
have a homemade plasma cutter I made out of a broken welder, and I duct taped my cheese wheel. All right, here's the picture. I'm showing the picture of the cheese wheel. The wheel of cheese covered in duct tape.
That's not big enough to be 120 pounds of cheese.
I
That's
would
not real.
believe it to be dense.
I'd believe it to be like 60
Yeah.
on the heavy end. I wouldn't believe 120.
Yeah. So what do we think? Asshole or
Yeah, no, I think he's a total tool.
Yeah.
He butt cheese, more like. That's this guy.
Butt cheese.
Butt cheese.
Anyway, this is OT.
Oh, thank Christ.
If anyone cares.
Okay, so you're doing it.
Welcome to One Topic as a guest on Hole Inspector. Oh, right. Hey, yeah, OT, you want to introduce yourself or?
No, that's why I was asking if you were
one
doing
topic
it.
or one topic at a time. Big, huge on YouTube. Big, huge creator on YouTube. Much bigger than me, as the comments would like to remind me every time we do a collab. What was that one? It was like, I can't believe a 1 million is collabing with a 2,000 or something like that.
Oh my God, I remember that. What complete a-holes.
I know, right?
I intentionally tanked my growth after 1 million too. I just stopped uploading for a while and I was like, no, I'll coast here. I'm good. I don't need to get any bigger. Leave me alone. And then I collab with people all the time that are under, I mean, God, I collabed with Poison when she had 0 subscribers. I've collabed with other like trans YouTubers from the UK who've had like 500 subscribers, 1,000 subscribers. It doesn't matter. Numbers don't matter. It's just like if you're a show person, I'll hang out.
We got
Plus we've known each other for how many years now?
a long ass time now.
4 years, 8 months that I've been following you. So I think I unfollowed and refollowed you at some point.
You said you wanted me to give you a keyword?
Yeah, go for it. Okay, so
Thank
chat's typing in Clussy. Let me try that. Top
There's
all
no
time.
way there's a post about Clussy.
There's none.
There's no Clussy on Reddit.
There's
Well, that's
none.
a lie. There's no Clussy on Am I the Asshole?
Reddit.com. Clussy.
Wait, don't type Clussy into just the...
Yeah, the top post for clown on AITA is, am I the hole for going behind my mom's back to get a diagnosis? So I don't know how fun that is. Is that fun? Are we looking for fun?
We're looking for good.
Okay, let me look for the word clown. It's probably going to say something like class clown. Yeah, it says class clown.
Oh, okay. That works.
It
Works
does?
for
Okay,
me.
all right.
It's a clown post.
Chat, am I the hole for going behind my mom's back to get a diagnosis? So, oh, do you need to set anything up or are we good to roll?
I am opening the Dicky right now.
Oh, you do it while I read.
I adore you
So
both.
the background to this, I, 17M,
No,
have a
wait,
twin
hang on.
sister,
Hang on.
17F. Our parents
No,
have
they only
always
get the
had
title.
kind of
They
a
only get the
competition with
title,
us.
OT!
I've always found...
Do you think he knows that I can just deafen or?
Eventually.
Did you have me muted?
Yeah, I deafened that whole time. Yeah,
Did you actually?
I did actually, yes. I popped in every once in a while to see if you were still reading, and
Am I the hole for going behind my mom's back to get a diagnosis? So background to this, I, 17M, have a twin sister, 17F, and our parents always kind of have us compete with each other, especially sticklers for academics. My sister has always done much better than me on that front. To be honest, I've always found school very frustrating. It's not like I'm thick or anything. I know loads of stuff and often know the answer in class. I'm just always struggling to focus on putting my thoughts together coherently in a way that teachers like. I always had a horrible memory, so exams are a nightmare. I can study and study and study something for hours sometimes and still not remember when it comes to the test. And that's when I can study. Sometimes I honestly really want to, but I just can't. Like I'll sit there staring at my workbook for ages and there's just some block where I can't do it. My parents just kind of ignore this and tell me to study harder like my sister. I try some of her methods and some of them help, but mostly they don't work for me. I always kind of thought I was just doomed to be terrible at education. I've done the first paragraph. The situation, I started dating a boy about a year ago whose big sister is a psychologist. A few months ago, he and I were talking about school while she was in the room, and she kind of said, sorry to butt in, but have you ever been tested for ADHD? I said I hadn't because I hadn't thought about it. The image I had of ADHD was always the rambunctious kid who played class clown, which is very much not me. She explained that that wasn't always the case, and a lot of things I was describing sounded a lot like ADHD symptoms. I relayed this to my parents, and they both, especially my mum, got upset and said that I was just looking for a way to not take accountability and that it can't be ADHD. It didn't exist in their day. I just got upset. I got upset. I talked to my boyfriend's sister again, and she pointed me in the right direction to go and talk to people about it without my parents overseeing. Obviously, with the Rona, it was difficult, but I managed to get the necessary appointments, and finally, it had it confirmed that I had ADHD. Now, my parents are mad. They keep on about how I'm just trying to remove responsibility and how they don't recognize the diagnosis as valid. They've also said they don't want me talking to my boyfriend anymore, saying his family are a bad influence. We're both upset about it. Was it a bad idea for me to go get the diagnosis when they told me not to?
As someone who did get diagnosed by their parents, but then went, no, we don't need to do anything about that, and then didn't learn that I had a diagnosis for ADHD until I was 28 years old. This fucking sucks. Literally looking for some sort of validation, because I've literally talked about this with my therapist. I have started going to therapy specifically for managing ADHD and dealing with the guilt surrounding the societal view of ADHD, and thinking that, oh, I'm just lazy. Oh, I just don't want to work. Oh, I just don't want to do this. And something that really resonated with me to help me believe it at my core and not just think about it logically was my therapist saying, if you were lazy, we wouldn't be here.
Yeah, if you were lazy, you'd be enjoying it.
Right.
You'd be enjoying not doing tasks. It's the fact that you don't enjoy it. You wish you could do the task. That's showing that there is a bit of an issue that needs discussion and tackling.
Right. He was like, you would not have sought out a specialist for managing this and trying to overcome and cope with having a literal learning disability if you were truly lazy.
All right. Whenever you're ready.
Oh, what word did you search?
I searched for the word kitten.
Kitten? Oh, princess, you shouldn't have.
Oh,
Anyway, prediction is live. Hit me with that title. One topic.
the title is Am I the Hole for standing firm on my, quote, lack of hygiene, end quote, and choosing cat over BF.
Interesting, princess.
I'm curious, princess, how deep the lack of hygiene goes in your area.
I literally have a
know.
sweater on my chair right now that says, rehome your husband, adopt a cat.
Would you say you live in more of a sort of a cave situation, or maybe a nest?
I'd say more of a
Or is the
nest,
boyfriend not
unfortunately.
hygienic? Or is the cat not hygienic? He's probably like, that cat licks his butthole. It's not hygienic. Don't have a cat.
I am assuming it's a wet noodle baby man of a situation who's getting jealous of a cat.
It's always wet noodle baby man.
Yeah.
Am I the hole for standing firm on my lack of hygiene and choosing cat over BF?
Yeah.
Hi, everyone. On mobile, Merry Christmas. First things first, I, 24F, have been dating Kyle, that's in quotation marks, 25M, for 2 months now. Oof, it's early. Oh,
It's
God,
real
break up.
early.
I don't care. If it's been 2 months, I don't care who you're dating. Break up.
Right.
He has started to spend the night. Okay. Kyle never grew up with pets, so my cat has been an adjustment to him. His words. My cat, Crumb, 4M, is the most important aspect of my life right now. Like most cat parents, he rules the household. We are very close since I found him abandoned at the side of the road as a 3-month-old kitten. Crumb is very docile, but hasn't shown any affection or really interest in Kyle. I don't force it. Crumb does as he does. Lately, Kyle has been complaining about Crumb. I guess he walked into my bathroom to see Crumb rubbing his face against my toothbrush. I have one of those electric ones that stand. He was shocked and told me how disgusting it was. I laughed and said, yeah, that's not great. He demanded I get a new toothbrush. Expensive. And I said, no, I just put the toothbrush in a drawer. Next, Kyle says he doesn't like my nightly routine with Crumb. I give Crumb a kiss on the head, stomach, and then face before he goes to sleep. He sleeps on my bedside table in a cat bed. If I don't do this routine, he lays on me until I do. I know that's annoying, but that's how it always has been, and I love doing it.
Yeah.
Well, Kyle says I am unhygienic because of this. He says Crumb is dirty. He is inside only, and I brush him every day. And even letting him sleep in the bedroom is gross and gets fur everywhere. It doesn't. But Kyle isn't even allergic, so I
No.
told him that I put the toothbrush away. Yes, what's up?
I was gonna say I can understand the unhygienic comments for the cat rubbing up against a toothbrush. That goes in your mouth. You want to keep that clean. I would
Yeah, sure, wash the
understand,
toothbrush.
like, either wash the toothbrush, get a new one. That's fine. The electric toothbrushes, you can change out the head normally. Calling you unhygienic because you kiss your kitty? That's ridiculous. You're showing.
Who amongst us, chat? Who amongst us has not kissed the pussy? I told him I put away that I put the toothbrush away, but he told me that I took it as a joke and didn't punish Crumb. He wanted the cat punished. That's not how discipline works with it.
That's not
Cats.
how you do that. Yeah.
I tried to explain that you can't punish cats, nor would I want to in this scenario, but he wouldn't hear it. He then went on to say that me kissing Crumb is disgusting, especially his face, and he wouldn't ever kiss me if I kissed Crumb again. He asked me to put Crumb outside the room when he is over or lock him in a crate. So I said, okay, bye. Not only, hi, kitty, hi. So I said, okay, bye. Not only is Crumb 1,000 times more important to me, but I laughed in Kyle's face about never kissing my cat again / keeping him locked out.
Yeah.
This is where I may be the a-hole. Kyle told me that I was ruining our future and how mean I am for laughing at his concerns. I felt guilty, so I asked a group of my friends and they were split. The pet
What?
owners laughed. The non-pet owners said I am in the wrong for not making Kyle feel more comfortable. They said that Kyle wasn't asking me to get rid of Crumb, just compromise with him. They said I was being kind of gross and understood his concerns. TLDR, boyfriend doesn't like me kissing cat. I said it wasn't going to stop and laughed at him. He and friends call me insensitive and gross. Edit cat tax. Aww.
We have kitty tax.
Yeah, I'll just send you a link.
Oh, little Crumb.
Edit number 2. Whoa, I didn't expect this to blow up at all. I'm reading everything, even if I don't reply. I asked Kyle if we could talk tomorrow since we aren't speaking, and he said yes. I'll let you know how it goes. Thank you all for the input. My decision wasn't decided by Reddit. My decision was helped by users who made it clear that I wasn't in the wrong for not compromising. Reddit users helped me articulate language and validated my thoughts that we weren't compatible. I may be immature, that's fine, but I don't think the relationship would have lasted now knowing what we know now. He showed his true colors by saying my cat is stupid, insinuating that I would cheat on him, claiming kissing a pet is similar to cheating, that I'm going to end up alone. Men that don't take rejection well are not good partners. Your take that the relationship could have survived was proven wrong. Oh, update. Here's the longer update post.
Ooh, okay.
Whoa, it's long. Okay. Update! Am I the whole for standing firm on my lack of hygiene and choosing my cat over BF? Hello, original post here. First, I want to thank everyone who took the time to respond, upvote, award, and DM me. I was inundated with responses and really got great feedback from all over the spectrum. It was decided that I was not the whole, but there were tons of NAH. Convo with Kyle. I wanted to talk because I wanted to hear his reasoning / give a clean break. Honestly, it was a relatively normal, boring conversation. At first,
Oh, no.
he apologized for giving an ultimatum and said that he was just frustrated and would never want to hurt Crumb. Ugh. I apologized for laughing at him and for making him feel as though his feelings weren't valid. He said that the pet thing was new to him and that he wants to work on bonding. I asked what he meant by punish / crate. He said that by punish he meant spray with water, and he didn't realize cats aren't crate animals. He tried to compromise and say kissing the cat's head was gross, but if I brushed my teeth, washed my face afterwards, he would kiss me. That's okay. The comment I received most was Kyle and I just aren't compatible. So I said that. Although I appreciate his apology and trying to compromise, I don't think the future it would work. Oh, Kyle tried to backpedal a bit. I see. I said it isn't fair for either of us to try to compromise on our comfort. I restated that Crumb is non-negotiable. He rolled his eyes and asked if I was choosing Crumb over him. Yike-a-roonies,
Yes.
brother. This is an issue of your own making.
Yes.
He then asked if I was seriously breaking up with him over a stupid animal. This is a quote. This shocked me because it was a 180 of the previous 15 minutes. Yeah,
Yeah.
so true colors yet again.
Yep.
He said he felt rejected by Crumb and felt that if he rejected him first, it would make them even. Ew, gross.
Why
I
are
said
you
that
having
was
a
concerning
pissing contest with a cat?
because Crumb is a cat. He asked how I would feel if he kept kissing animals that weren't me. I said I wouldn't care because they were animals / not a threat. He said I was dense, and if I clearly didn't care about his boundary of kissing animals, who's to say I wouldn't
No.
kiss everyone?
I fucking hate that the word boundary has been co-opted to do, you need to do what I am asking you to. A boundary is completely self-directed for you, not trying to control other people. You saying you can't do this anymore is not a boundary. If
This
it,
especially hurt because I had previously told him about the stigma of being a queer, bisexual woman and how everyone assumes we cheat / are promiscuous. I asked if he was jealous of Crumb. He scoffed, said, "You're right. This could never work because you will be a crazy cat lady with no boundaries / hygiene." He said, "Enjoy being alone forever," and hung up. Going forward, I will make sure to explain my relationship with my cat to future partners. I don't think you need to.
you don't need
reasonable
to.
people.
This guy's just dumb.
I need to be with someone that loves animals / at least doesn't feel threatened by them. Like a lot of you said, I should be with someone that loves both me and Crumb. To answer one of the most asked questions, I sanitized the toothbrush. I will be getting a new head soon. Thanks to my friend, I also got a cap for it.
Yeah.
Thank you for being part of this journey with me. If you are interested in future updates, I can post them on my own page. Like when somebody that early in the relationship tries to exert control and then feels threatened that you won't succumb to their requests, that is manipulative, abusive behavior masked as something else. And you should take that for the red flag that it is and completely step back. It's not your responsibility to try to fix that for somebody.
No.
Yeah, I think the people that have problems with cats generally are the ones that have problems understanding consent.
And boundaries, yeah, 100%.
Cats are pretty clear. When they don't like something, they give a ton of different body language. And it's pretty rare you're gonna run into a cat that will intentionally not use body language to convey to you that they aren't happy.
Right.
So if you just look at them and it's like, oh, it looks mad, I better not pet it, then don't pet it. Or
Right.
like, oh, it's sleeping, I should not just surprise it with a bunch of pets right now. If it's not your cat and you don't have that relationship already built with them, then don't act like you already
Right.
have a relationship of trust built with them.
Yeah, it's a good litmus test, I think,
Yep.
of who
Unless
is
they pet
going
it
to
like a dog like
respect
this.
you. Right. To gauge on whether or not someone is capable of respecting consent and boundaries, a relationship with a cat. I honestly, at this point, I'm not going to trust anyone who is just full off, I don't like cats.
Yeah.
Because it's like, the reason they don't like cats most of the time is, quote unquote, they're assholes. And I'm like, no, you just don't know how to respect another living being.
Can you imagine calling all cats a-holes? Are you kidding me?
Right.
You're so telling on yourself at that point.
100%.
Peeps,
Yeah.
it's been fun. Do you need me for anything else?
Nope. That's it. That's all I got.
Am I allowed to leave now?
Oh, I get to dictate whether or not you're allowed to leave. One
It's
more
your
post.
stream. You did
One
earlier.
more post. One more post. One more. No, we're good. Thank you so much. I appreciate
I've
it.
got to put on pants. Oh, okay. All right, we're done.
Yeah, we're gonna keep OT here forever. Thank you so much for coming on and reading holes with me. I appreciate it.
Thanks for having me on your stream for 4 hours. It's been really fun.
Absolutely. Everyone go follow OT on Twitch and YouTube and all the other places where OT is or not.
Unfollow me. Double follow Beeps instead.
Unfollow me
So you
and
hit the
double
heart, you
follow
hit it
OT.
again.
There you go.
Bye, everybody. Thanks,
Bye,
Beast,
OT.
for having me
Thanks
on.
for being here. I'll catch you later. Bye bye.